runners, welcome our volunteers. I see a couple of us here. Welcome new members and a couple of gentlemen here. If you could introduce yourself, please, because we don't say your name, but that's fine.
Yeah, I'm Peter. I live in nearby London area.
Okay.
I have to Sami.
To Sami and a couple other runners. Okay. Runner introducing other runner. That sounds normal. That's good. What's you, please?
Vijay, I'm coming from Germantown. Arush Raja is the one who forwarded this video.
Okay, welcome, Vijay. And perhaps we could take just, if you could just mention your name so we all know who you are,
Just Raj from Ellicott City.
Raj from Ellicott City.
Selva Kumar from Ellicott City.
Selva Kumar. Can't you introduce? Okay.
Rati from London.
Rati, yes.
Mala from Germantown.
Mala from Germantown.
Ravi.
Ravi Rajaram.
I'm Raj Patel. I think I'm one of the veterans. Of course, I'm not like Nick. This is my 10th year.
Nobody's here. Nobody's feeling
But Nick's been on point for 11 plus years. Great. Welcome.
Ram Navigation from Arlington.
Vidya from London.
Nick Panabianco.
Okay, it is,
The other one doesn't live in Virginia.
yeah. Hey.
Ayupan from Centerville.
Okay, and right on time, please introduce
All right, I'm fine. Chandra from McLean.
His daughter, Supriya from Ukraine.
Okay, thank you, welcome. And, my name is Aliar Sahib, and I'm also a marathon runner. I'm a current president of Aim Center Foundation. And his Siva Venkatachalam is the treasurer of Aim Center Foundation. He's the fund keeper, the money man. So once again, we welcome all of you. And I know it's certainly, we usually see a handful of people, but this time we certainly see more than what we thought we would see. Because it's one of the boring sessions, but people who have the passion, heart for that, because they come up and they want to say, we want to be part of this program, we support it, and that's why we appreciate it so much. However, we try not to waste your time. Our agenda is pretty crispy. We're going to call on a couple of folks to have a few words, and we're very happy to say we are entering into the 10th year of running. So let's give Team Ames a big round of applause for that. It just feels as though we started a couple of years ago, and hard to believe we have completed 9 years of running, and then we are entering into the 10th year with pretty much same excitement with a lot more runners. When the program started in 2005, we were told that only 5 runners started, and then 5 became 8 and 13 runners. Guess what? Last year, we realized that we have been organically growing so well that we had 103 runners registered. Initially, this program started as a marathon, full marathon program, and then we added half marathon into this, so to accommodate more people, more stuff like that. So we're trying to break the illusion that the marathon is only for sporty looking guys. It's not. No, we're trying to break that habit. Our idea is anyone can run. So we added 10 miler. We added 5 kilometer race as well for people, especially for the children and for people who have not been exposed to running side of it. So we want them to give an opportunity and say, get out and see, try to walk and run, convert that walking into a jogging or running kind of thing and see how you feel. The idea behind adding 5 kilometer race into this program is to give them a chance to experience, and eventually they might become a half marathon or a marathoner down the road. So that's the whole idea behind it. Again, like I said, the agenda is just like a few slideshows explaining what this marathon program is all about, why it started, what you should be doing, what you should get out from this program, and how our wonderful coaches from Marathon Charity Cooperation helps us accomplish some of the goal and stuff like that. So we'll run this in a minute. And then we also have a guest speaker, Nick from Marathon Charity Cooperation, MCC. We will be inviting him to have a couple of words. And now he has some time constraints, so I keep looking at the watch, Nick. We'll also be inviting a couple of more runners, veteran runners that who have been running for more than 10 years, I would say 9 or 10 years, to talk about their running experience and the benefits of running. Followed by a volunteering opportunity, which Jay will be covering for a minute or two. So, and then runners can have their say, questions and answers. Feel free to ask any questions when we come to that part of this, and that's all. And then the ultimate goal is to finish all the samosas we have in here. So we're not leaving without finishing goodies. There you go. Like it? I can't find any better picture than this. You know, I keep staring at the picture, how wonderful. I know I was getting a little excited about it, and then things came out in my mind. I said, I see 4 safety pins there, right? What do you guys think about the 4 safety pins? One safety pin, I thought, in my own words, that is Ames India Foundation. The other one is Marathon Charity Corporation holding it. The third one is runners making it happen. The fourth one is volunteers and their family members.
Super.
So we're all here. 4 of us are here, right?
Super.
That makes perfect sense. So, you know, so that is all. We should all be just really proud about this program, you know, entering into this, and here is our, this is what we all should be typically feeling, you know, being happy about the 10th year. But some of us are feeling this too. Thinking about 20 miles, 22 and 23 and 24 miles, right? So, but that's okay, that's normal. But we all know how we feel, and at the finish line. You agree that? How many marathoners here? Let's raise half marathons too, that's fine. You know? So we're all, almost everyone is runner here. Well, the idea behind that question is we want to encourage people who are here to, you know, be part of this program. You know? So this is what you'll be feeling. But the body may be dragging, you may be dragging your body and all of that. You know, I know when something's about, I know what that means. But the face is always beautiful. Ready for the picture. So, well, on a serious note, you know, Ames India Foundation, you know, I have to say, even there are a couple of you know, newcomers here. Ames India Foundation is a charitable 501c tax-exempted organization. The goal of this charity is to support, help the needy in rural India. We have been focusing primarily on the educational, social awareness, women's empowerment, and you know, rural development as a whole. So every year, Ames India Foundation executes about $40,000 to $50,000 worth of projects. That's a lot of money when you convert this. So with that much money, we are able to execute anywhere from 8 to 10 projects. And sometimes if this is a small project, like, you know, providing infrastructure like benches and desks with it, you know, the schools and stuff, it costs less money. Whereas big programs are there, thousands of students are benefited. For that, we need more money. So for that, Ames, the marathon program has always been one big chunk of our revenue generation to execute those programs. So it's very important that we connect ourselves to this program. So we started this again 10 years ago. Why don't we connect ourselves with this program as running? So the charity will get its revenue in the form of donations, whereas the runners get their finishers medal, the pride, you know, pride of being, you know, being a marathon or a half marathon. It's something that not many of us do. I heard that you know, only 1% of the whole population do the marathon run. So it's a great feel that we belong to the 1% of that elite group of runners. And we call this run to serve a gram. Gram means village. So the whole idea is we dedicate our run for the sake of the rural, you know, the villages in rural India. So when you run, obviously the health benefit, the running side of it, the health benefit goes to you, whereas the proceeds from your run goes directly to the beneficiaries, the people, you know, back in the rural areas of, you know, India. Well, this is just a picture of, you know, a full marathon, just a Marine Corps marathon. This is typically what the logo shows. But, you know, we also train Baltimore full marathon, for Baltimore half marathon, Army 10 miler, and a 5 kilometer race. I know it may sound like Greek for some of us, what that is, 5K, 10 miler, what that is all about. You know, basically we have different programs. Like I said, you know, we are trying to make anyone a runner. As long as you have the mindset, you know, to put running as part of your regular exercise or, you know, ambitious, whatever you want to call it, you know, we try to make that possible. No matter what fitness level one is in, we try to, you know, find a way to make that fun-full experience for all the runners. I think I've said this before, but these are put in words. What is it? Why? The marathon program was adopted by AIMS India Foundation primarily to raise fund for this. So as a runner, well, I've been running with the team AIMS for the past 8 years, and this is going to be my 9th year. We reach out to the friends and families and we tell them that I'm running, I'm dedicating my run for these projects. Come and support me. I get a lot of money. So we set aside a fundraising goal for all the runners, and usually, most cases, 99% of cases, runners do exceed their fundraise goal. Their money goes towards the project. I'm not going to talk about a whole lot about project because of the time factor. So we will have more opportunities to explain where the fundraise money goes and how we spend that money. But once again, runners of all skill levels trained successfully. They can complete a marathon, which is 26.2 mile, also called 42-kilometer running. Half marathon, 13.1 mile, 10-mile running, or 5 kilometer, or 3-point-something miles of running, which is typically takes about 30 minutes to 40 minutes for typical runner. Again, this is what we raised in 2005 when the program was first started. We kind of experimented that, in 2005 and see if we can really fit this into this, into the fundraising model. And then we got really excited with that. $13,000 is a lot of money, and this was raised by 13 runners. Initially 5, and then it became 8. And, when the race began, we realized that we have 13 runners. And, we got really excited with that. Well, that seems like a lot of effort, rewarding experience. Good thing is, it's helping us. The main reason behind this program being highly successful is that it's helping us. It starts with us. It helps me, helps my family, helps my children get that fabulous experience, a good, healthy habit. So we are adopting that within our family. That is why this program is becoming so successful. And then, at the end of when you finish the race, you get what you get. The people get what they get through you. This is how it works. So it's a win-win-win situation for all of us. And we should keep doing this, and that's how we got into this. This year, we are targeting. Our goal is to get 150 runners. 150 runners. So it is possible only through people like you. Please spread the word, bring in new runners, show your excitement, tell them what this is all about. Have the passion, connect yourself to the program, and it is possible. Again, not 150 marathon runners, 150 marathon, half marathon, 10-miler, and 5-kilometer runners. Even your kids are counted in this runners count. So that's what we are going to keep increasing the head count until we're not going to stop. This is going to go on. Because we are more mature, we know what to do, we know how to train the runners, we have learned good and bad, we know what to do, what not to do, and all of that. So it's been a fabulous experience for all of us, and we are very excited. That's how the 10 years time has gone like that. How we make this possible? Again, AIMS India Foundation, also called Team AIMS, connect itself to an umbrella organization called Marathon Charity Cooperation, called MCC. Here's the gentleman, he's the president of MCC, Nick is here, so we're going to invite him in a few minutes. So, Marathon Charity Cooperation, it connects it partners itself to a bunch of other local charities. Each charities have their own vision, a goal set for their need, from different countries. So, MCC adopted a policy called Run Locally, Think Globally. I think it's a well-phrased stuff for this, connecting all the charities from all across the world. So we belong to one of that charity, and that we get direct communication from Marathon Charity Cooperation. They are the certified coaches, and they tell us what to do, and we communicate back to our runners and say, this is what you should do. They come out with a clear-cut schedule and agenda on what to do. Everything is well informed. So a runner runs on a trail, be it 2-mile or 20-mile. We make sure that there is plenty of water station or Gatorade station or a banana. Stuff like goodies and cookies and all of that. Make sure that runners never, have problem continuing their training well. Once again, these are all supervised satellite. What is supervised satellite run means? There is a coach available for you. If someone is there for you, making sure that you go to the finish line and come back in one piece. If we don't see you at the finish line, we are not going home. This is what I mean by supervised run. We make sure that all the runners do come back and no issues with that. Someone has a trouble running, say a cramp,